Welcome back to Let's Play Banjo Kazooie. Banjo's up here freezing his balls off, so let's go actually do something. We just hit the witch switch, so now let's go down here. And like I said, I like to take care of everything at the bottom before we go to the top. But the only thing left here at the bottom, other than the stupid ice cube, which is going to die, is there's a hole in the water over here. Right here. And this underwater here takes double air too, so you gotta be quick when you're doing this. But what we're gonna do is we're going to head to the naughty area. Yeah, I know, it takes double air. Alright, and we... man. One sec. Alright, sorry about that, man. Something went down the wrong hole or in my throat or something, man. Alright, yeah, the reason we came in here was to get this honeycomb piece. So we only got one more left. Yep. And oh yeah, I know where it is. Okay. Oh, what am I doing? I am going to die now. I am probably going to die. Oh, it's gonna be close. Woo! That was close. I don't know what I was thinking. I was so taken back by whatever happened with my throat there. Whew. That was a close one. Anyway. Man, it still feels like something's there. Sorry about this, man. Whew. I should just, pause and go get some more water or something, because I drank like freaking half a glass of water just then trying to get whatever was stopping me from breathing. It was bad too. It was like I felt something in my throat, and all of a sudden it was just I couldn't breathe anymore. It's still trying to want to do it, but I think I got it under control. All right, you can climb the tree as normal, or you can use a flight pad. The flight pad's probably a little bit faster, but I like to take the scenic route because, I make this level last as long as it can. Over here, you want to jump on top of the finished house and then quickly oh, yeah, not that. You don't want to ground pound. You want to jump and then quickly talon trot so you can climb on the roof. Get these 4 notes. And we're almost finished with all those notes, and I'm going to... Whoo! I thought I was going to fall. Yep, you die. Alright. Now we don't have that annoying dragonfly that was placed in a spot just to knock us down. There's more musical notes. Sir Slush was up there trying to put a brother down, or a bear in this case, I guess. It's a brother bear. It's little bear. No, not little bear. In here would be a stop and swap egg if you have stop and swap enabled. Yeah, you get the idea. Oh, aren't they cute? Where was she during all the other seasons, mine? She's so cute. Anyway. To get the last honeycomb piece, and I mean last because it is the last one in the game. Yep. And it's actually pretty well hidden. I could not find this for the longest time. What you want to do is you want to fly and beak barge right there for that window. I know, right? Small, inconspicuous. But then you want to jump inside, and here we got more nut storage. This time it's not hydrated. But we also have Honeycomb Piece, and it does its little dance, and we are at full health. Kinda. Yeah, I say kinda because you get basically a double health upgrade, kind of like in The Legend of Zelda's. You get the double health, or you get the white-rimmed hearts. No, that's basically double defense, but it's the same thing as doubling your life, so. Yep, now Eerie takes to the sky and gives us a Jiggy. Yay, more shitty Jiggy. It's a shitty Jiggy. Let's do the shitty Jiggy. Shitty Jiggy. Do. Alright, there are two more. One is the Jinjo one, which... Alright, what Jinjo did I forget? There are two there are two okay, I know where they are. They're both in spring. But here's our final musical notes. We have completed it. Alright. So all that's left is like I said, the Jinjo Jiggy, and a final Jiggy that we can get in spring. We could get it now, but since we do have to go back to spring anyway, we might as well grab it with that. You'll see. Onward to spring. Avoiding the ice cubes. With my voice the way it is right now, I probably shouldn't be doing voices. Other than myself. Yeah, I didn't really point it out, but in spring these are just little buds. You can still get on them, but it's considerably harder. These assholes are smaller now. Alright, we'll head over to Jinju. We'll head over to Mumbo so we can transform into a mighty beast. I mean bee. Oh, you only need 25. Okay, that's good. So we no longer need Mumbo tokens. Mumbo tokens are pointless to us from now on. And we are turned into a mighty bee. Yep, this is definitely his best transformation because we can infinitely fly. That's right, infinitely fly. And then we can charge. And we're coming over here because we want to go say hi to our cousins. Not really. The wasps. And if we fly over here, we have the Jinju. And there's one more Jinju, which we can also get as a bee. Other than that, that's the only reason you would come in here is to get that Jinjo. Another Jinjo that is, or another thing in this level that is somewhat hard to remember to get. But here is the last Jinjo. Bearwin Gamer Pick to spruce up gamer profile. Nice. Yeah. I think that was the, that's the Jiggy piece that I have on my profile already. Yeah. That's funny. Alright, the final one is at the very tip top. There is a little platform up here. And like I said, you could have gotten this in the winter. But since we're up here, we might as well get it now. Alright, I'm not seeing it. Maybe I flew too high. Oh, nope. That is the Jinjo one. I know it's up here. I'm not crazy. Another another Jiggy that took me forever to find. There it is. And I missed it. Let's try to back up against this wall and and now we just fall infinitely because we can't die. The camera takes forever to get back down here though. And we are done with, let's view it. 100 out of 100, 10 out of 10, 2 out of 2 with 43 minutes. That's a decent time. It could have been a little bit better. There's not too much Not too much messed up here. But as always, we take the bee out because we have to go get our witch switch puzzle. And actually, the last puzzle piece of the game. Very last puzzle piece of the game. And we've done it. We've done it. Jump for joy, bee. Jump for joy. Do a little dance. Jump. Alright. Like I did with the other totals. We can go ahead and do this. 10 out of 10. 900, 124. And a horrible time. But, you know, not speedrunning. So, we've actually already perfected the game. All that's left is to beat the game. Actually beat it. So, let's go and do it. Actually, yeah, it'd kind of be a waste to, screw it. I'll get 5 minutes of it in, because this is the last world. Welcome all, Grunty's the name. Banjo's here to play my game. The lair is done. Here he stands, through all my tricks and traps and lands. In this final test, will see me win. When Banjo fails, then I'll be thin. The prizes on the stand bring joy from Tootie down to Cuddly Toy. My little quiz will make you sweat, and Tootie you shall never get, cause somewhere along the way your lack of skill will make my day, cause in the fiery pit you'll go, and I will win the prize on show. So step on over to the square, press A to try if you dare. Oh my god, that was too much rhyming. I'm going to kill myself. I didn't have good timing. And I shouldn't have done that. Alright, anyway. Yum yum the clam. Okay, basically it's going to ask you questions. And you answer them. Oh, this one's stupid. It's one of these two. I'm guessing Mumbo's Mountain. Good. Don't give me annoying ones like that. In Bubble Gloop Swamp's marshy mound, what thing's highest above the ground? A mud hut. Of course, the ones that we broke. Listen carefully to this tune. Which world's it from, you furry goon? That would be Bubble Gloop Swamp. My most hated level. Oh, yeah. Bubblegum Mountain. That would made a good level. It made it better in Bubble Gloop Swamp. Alright, here's a Joker thing. Basically, you can get this one right and get 2 free spaces to skip any 2 that you want. There are 8 in there. And now see, you have 2 Jokers. Now these are usually the hardest because I usually don't talk to Grintilda, but you know, since we talked to Grintilda, we know most of these. It was spider pancakes. Yeah. But since we talked to Grintilda most of the time, so we should know most of them. Ooh, right, a magic taxi cab. Alright, these are basically boss battles, but you have to do them in certain speed, or they're mini games. Alright, it's this mini game again. Alright, that one wasn't that bad at all. But you see, you only got 30 seconds to do it. So I guess that would... You have very little room for error. But it's not too bad. You just kind of went in a line back and forth, really. Alright, I'm going to actually end it here, and the next episode we will finish off this fiery game and probably get stuck with the credits, you know. because we're gonna go up there and beat Gruntilda, because once this is finished, there's no, you know, battle after it or anything. Couldn't be. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.